be looking down. Don't be slouched. Don't be not wanting to do eye contact. Your confidence has to show. Become less thirsty. Or she might tell you, oh, I fell asleep. If she's now brushing you off or not taking you so serious, this is where you leave and you don't look back. If you already see that she's dismissing you, she's dismissive because she's not feeling you, then you gotta be like, cool, respect that. Hello everyone, so welcome to my self-improvement and dating podcast. Today we're gonna be talking about how to get any girl you want, how to get these women out here that see that most of these guys go ahead, approach the same way, give them the same compliments, and say the same things that they do expect you to say. A lot of times y'all know validation is just so easy for y'all to do, and I can't blame y'all because most of the times y'all have to be the one to approach her. You guys gotta be the one to say something. You know, most times a girl will give you maybe the one to signal, maybe smile at you, maybe give you the look and turn around real quick or look back. Those things do happen, but that's basically most you'll get. With that being said, in this video I'm going to be telling you what you could do to go ahead and actually win her over. Make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up. And so let's get into this video. So these strategies can go ahead and be applied in person, but it's more so, let's say if you're trying to get her online as well, what you say to her really matters, and it's a little bit harder because she might not really know how you are in real life, and she might just kind of have that first impression not be the best. So really focus on how you obviously act when you are online, dating sites as well. So the way you talk to her is going to be so important, and then also how you act afterwards as well. So your reaction and things like that. You got to make sure that you are not looking like every other guy. You have to stand out somewhat, and make sure you go ahead and comment free game, or go ahead and comment got her, whatever you feel like is happening with you, or whatever else you guys want to comment down below. And of course, if you want a part 2 and other videos, make sure you suggest in the comment section. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this video. First things first is that when you stand out from other guys, you are not looking like the typical guy. I'm gonna curb him, he just said this. You're not looking that way because you're also adding value to yourself. So y'all know, yes, that percentage is so low when it comes down to the guys that do have the money, the status, the looks, all that stuff, right? So for you want to make sure your chances are high. So off the bat, the way you carry yourself, the way you look is gonna be what matters. So having game, or having, let's say, a lot of women want you, will start off by her looking at you and saying, there's something there that I see that I want. So this means do not be showing up like you don't got it going on. So yes, dress nice. Now this is not how to dress video, but dress nice, yes. And I find that when guys wear suits, it actually makes them look really more masculine and somewhat more attractive. Even dress shirts, things like that. Jewelry, all those things are cool too, right? Oh, and watch, let's be more exact. If you got that going on, that's gonna be a great thing for y'all. The next thing that's gonna actually make this work is how you talk to her. If you see her in person, or you're trying to talk to her on the socials, she's gonna notice you and be like, well, does he really stand out of most of the guys that said the same thing, or does he say something different? Because if you put yourself in the category of how every other guy wants to approach, wants to hit her up, gonna become like every other guy. So this means you gotta be able to make yourself clear the first time. So off the bat, this means you do not come off thirsty. So sometimes some guys are so extra, and this is how I have to say it, and add the damn, or add the ooh, or I like that. Don't do none of that. Get that out of the way. Go ahead, keep it simple, and make it clear that, you know what, that looks good, and that is based on, you want to stand out by going ahead and making it clear that you actually like something about her that isn't so obvious. Now let's talk about something like, maybe she has some nice bracelets on, maybe she has a colorful one on, maybe she has a certain necklace on, or even hair color. These are just some things you want to think about, because when you do go ahead and, let's say, try to get her, try to actually get her to be feeling you, she's gonna be like, okay, you know what, I have to reply to that, or you know what, I do want to reply to that because look at him. So yes, the back work that you guys got to be doing, the way you look, the way you approach, all that stuff, right? Don't be looking down, don't be slouched, don't be not wanting to do eye contact. Like, your confidence has to show. So the next steps is that when you do talk to her, you're talking with, yes, not arrogance, but yes, confidence. And so when you go ahead and say something that's nice, keep it simple. Sometimes some fellas want to go ahead and add something afterwards to go ahead and secure the bag, when you're not going to get the bag at all. And obviously I'm talking about her. And fellas, if y'all want to talk about how to improve your game overall, or you want to talk about anything else like your dating life, or let's say your self-improvement, consultations are about anything y'all want to talk about, and it could be fun, make sure you go ahead and book. Let's talk about what's going on with y'all. Click that link after this video. So let's get back into how you have to have strategies. Don't go into it saying, you know what, I'm just going to say this. And even if you're handsome or good looking, don't think that that's gonna get you by forever. You know, sometimes some girls will be like, well, I can't help myself. He's cute. And then sometimes some girls haven't actually experienced so many guys that look like you. So they will give you a chance, but it still doesn't dismiss that you don't have any game. Stay with you for your good looks, but she will get tired to talk to. She might not even give you the full treatment, you know, maybe wifey treatment, whatever, because she doesn't think that she needs to do all that. Maybe your personality isn't her type so much. And so she's over here like, you know what, I'll just do the bare minimum, right? And obviously if she has other guys looking her way, she has other guys wanting her, then she might just still look at you and be like, you know what, I'm not going to actually appreciate you so much. So if she was going to be dealing with a guy that she got excited over because, oh, he's different, he has this nice personality, oh, the way he carries himself. If she gets excited over that type of guy, chances are she's going to want to do more for him. Now, I'm not saying you got girls out here ready to bring you a cooked meal and all that stuff. Nah, but there's a lot of times that could actually happen because now she wants to go out of her way. Now she wants to actually treat you like, you know, the hubby and stuff. That happens as well. But overall, when females actually get attracted to you, when they actually like the way you carry yourself, your aura, all those things, she wants to step up her game because the way she looks at it is that she doesn't want to lose you at this point. So back to your game being so important, you want to make sure you stand out by saying something that she could only remember, and also the way you talk to her didn't come off too strong like every other guy that wanted her desperately. So the other thing I really want y'all to keep in mind and apply is that if you are going back and what timing you're doing it. So first things first, if you're out in public and you're talking to her, if you notice that she's looking away after she even gave you some signs, signals that she wants you to approach, she's now brushing you off or not taking you so serious, this is where you leave and you don't look back. Sometimes some fellas are like, well, maybe I should throw something in, or maybe I should say this to save myself. If you already see that she's dismissing you, she's dismissive because she's not feeling you, then you gotta be like, cool, I respect that, cool, I'm gone. You know, you don't gotta say the gone part, right? But you gotta be like, okay, no problem. You know, you could say things like that, or you could say, have a lovely day and get to the step in. Because women really appreciate that you are willing to say goodbye to her because you know she does not really want you. And that's how she gets to the feeling of, what? You don't want me? Oh, but you're still not going to keep trying to talk to me, right? And this applies the same way in the DMs. If you're over here trying to keep a dry conversation going on with her, what you gonna get? You're gonna get, oh, no reply at some point. If she's being nice and that kind of barely happens, she might try to actually give you some replies, but she's still dry texting you most times, right? And obviously if it gets into you got her number and stuff, she might treat it the same exact way. Timing could be really, really bad, as in if she also has friends around her that do not make her feel like you should go for this guy. Sometimes some friends can really be cock blocking and making this girl be like, you know, I don't really know. Or you might have this girl respect her friends so much and she's over here looking at her friends each time. And then you got the friend, of course, trying to get her friend to look at her and be like, or let's go. Or some friends even be trying to grab the girl's hand and be like, let's go. Because that's where she's telling that girl, you know what, you know, he's not all that. Or you know what, you don't got to try. Most guys, they don't get the hint. She's trying to tell you now, like, hey, I'm not really that interested. Or, hey, you know, I'd rather pick what my friend is saying because you have not won me over. So when you're trying to get her to be like, hey, I want you, you got to make sure that you understand this is not the time to keep going. You tried it and it's not working. And timing also applies to, let's say, if it's late night. If you're going to be talking to her late night, become less thirsty. I have to say it like that because what happens a lot of times is that y'all are still not getting that she doesn't really want to talk to you because she already put you in the category of a guy that wants her so much. So she's going to be having high expectations of, well, this guy, what does he do for me to keep talking to him? Late at night, she would instantly put in her mind, this guy might want me to come over, or this guy's hitting me up like this because, hey, he's bored right now and he might be in that little mood, you know, maybe you want to see some cheeks. I'm not that interested, or hey, I'm going to bed. So she'll curve you during those times. And fellas, if you want to know what females like in the bedroom, stuff that I can't talk about, I was going to say raw stuff. It is raw, but a whole lot of raw stuff and things other females want y'all to be doing. Patreon got those videos, exclusive and explicit content I'll never ever see on here. So if y'all want to go ahead and catch up, make sure you go ahead and click that Patreon link. And so let's get to the wrapping up of how late night is not your best way to go about it. You want to wait until, let's say, it's kind of early in the morning, maybe when you're about to go to work, right? Or maybe it's going to be after work. You go ahead and hit her up late at night. He's actually put in the place, the position, curve you higher because she's not going to go into, well, you know what? I'll get back to him later. And she'll try to get back to you later, and later gets into never, because sometimes, you know, some things get into her mind, or she starts seeing or lurking and saying, you know what? You're not worth it. And I say lurking maybe on your page. back to social media, this is the last thing I'll say. If it's back to social media, she could easily say in the morning, oh, I'm just seeing your message now. Right? This is maybe if you guys been talking for a few days, she might try to give you the late replies later on, or she might tell you, oh, I fell asleep. So I just feel like you guys got to really, really make sure your chances are high of actually getting a woman be about you. And there's strategies that y'all could use. I explained it in this video. So with that all being said, make sure you comment down below free game, or you could comment got her if you got her. Yes, some of y'all fellas already got her and it's working out for y'all. And if you are going to be doing other things to try to get her, maybe something from this video, or you have your own strategy, make sure you comment it down below. Helps out the fellas. And also comment if you want that part 2. I'll bring it right away. And fellas, with that all being said, if y'all did not give this video a big thumbs up, I don't know what you're waiting for. Do that right now. Let's get this video to 100 likes. If y'all want to get on the line, talk about your situation, what's going on, book your consultation by clicking that Patreon link down below. Make sure you go get your ebook so you can know what to do when you're trying to get her to miss you. And of course, y'all, Patreon got those videos you got to catch up on. Explicit and exclusive content only on there. So that is it for this video. Thank y'all so much for watching, and y'all will see me in my next video. Bye, y'all.
And y'all, the Elevate sweatshirt is officially available, and y'all could see it is embroidered stitch. So it is high quality and it is champion. Y'all can see the logo right there. And it comes in this amazing box, super secured, y'all. As you guys can see, it is vacuum sealed. You will get your package delivered right to you quickly, and it is gonna come super, super tight.